And we are just 1 week away from Mother's Day. The day can be a special opportunity to reconnect, strengthen relationships, especially between mother and daughter. And if you are looking for maybe a unique gift and a way to do that, we have an idea for you. Joining me now is local mom and entrepreneur Sugar Taylor, her daughters Sky and Anna. We appreciate you guys being with us.
Thank you for having me.
You guys have created a really special journal called Tell Me Everything. Talk about how this idea even came about.
So my mother was homeless most of my life, and she would write me letters on pieces of paper she's found and pieces of notebook paper from my sister's notebook. And she gave me her life advice. She knew she wouldn't be around to impart certain things on me, and I wanted to share that experience with my daughters in a way that I wrote to them. They wrote back to me, and they told me everything about their lives.
That's incredible. I mean, to have those writings from your mom, what does that mean to you?
First of all, it's beautiful because it's like an analog way of communicating with people, right? So, you know, she gave me a lot of advice that she wouldn't be here to give me, and to have that in writing and even have her handwriting is really important. They're very special to me, so. Yeah.
And I want to ask you guys, I mean, what does it mean to have that connection? It's hard to have face-to-face conversations sometimes, but to be able to write it down, what has that done for your relationship with your mom?
It makes it a lot more easy to have deeper conversations just because you're writing down easier stuff in the journal and then you gradually just get deeper in the conversations.
Yeah. What about for you?
I would say it makes conversations a lot more easier. I would agree with Sky. I would say that, I'm sorry.
It makes you emotional. I mean,
Yeah.
talk about that. Where's that coming from?
A lot of deep conversations that we have, like if we have a fallout or if we have a upsetting conversation, it's easier to just write in the notebook and go back to it later, so we have the conversation a little bit more clear, so we know what each other.
That's so beautiful. Talk about some of the prompts that are in here.
So if you open them, this is the gender neutral one, right? We have one for mothers and their daughters, and then we have a gender neutral one. But some of the questions are kind of deep. Let's see, one of my favorites. Tell me about a time when you felt you learned a hard lesson in life. Maybe you had a bad maybe you made a bad decision and there were consequences. What did you learn? And then the parent question is, what's the hardest lesson you had to learn? So I would talk about the hardest lesson I had to learn, and they would have to talk about a time they felt they had learned a hard lesson.
That is beautiful. We only have a few seconds left, but I want to talk about this a little bit too, because it's about really creating a legacy for your girls too. And so talk about this brick and mobile that you've also created, and you know, kind of trying to give a lesson and a legacy of entrepreneurship.
Yes, so I own a few businesses, but my daughters have always been like, we want to run a business too. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll teach you your chops. So we have a brick and mobile concept, which is a 14-foot box truck that will be around different festivals and pop-ups around DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And we have a whole collection that you can shop. And a lot of it is going to be custom items that we are going to be designing ourselves.
Including these books.
Including starting with our journals.
It is so beautiful and such a great idea for Mother's Day. Thank you guys for being with us. We appreciate it.